Hello everyone, Kou Xiong here, and today I'm going to be playing Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. But for this game, I'm going to be mostly focusing on narrative gaming, which is Chapter 7, which basically talks about gaming as a story. And what pretty much is saying is that there's a story and a plot that acts as an ingredient to the game to tell a narrative kind of storytelling of a game. Now, for Assassin's Creed 4, basically the plot follows Edward Kenway, who is a pirate, and also balancing between his piracy and being an assassin at the same time. Now, let's get back into the game.
Keep your distance!
Let's pause here for a second. Now, how I think the story of Assassin's Creed 4 plays is as a hidden story structure, in which basically whenever the player is playing a game, they uncovers certain things over time. Now, I think the developers made it like this way is so that the game wouldn't be just like something linear that you would just like, oh, okay, here you go here, and okay, that's what's gonna happen. But basically, it gives a more free roam as for you to uncover secrets. Now, how I think they could have done it better is like a braided plot in which you could play as different characters and access different abilities and different traits. Now, I think you can only play two different characters, which is basically Edward himself and an Abstergo employee. Now here's a cutscene, which is another element I liked, which basically interrupts the storytelling of an event time, and it's basically spaced out between one point to another.
Senor Duncan Walpole, I accept your most generous offer and await your arrival with eagerness. If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order. Therefore, come to Havana in haste, and trust that you shall be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres y Ayala. Mr. Walpole, let's collect your reward.
Let's pause right here. Now, I think the reason why the developers added cutscenes to their games is basically to give the players a like a timeout, a way to take a break from the game and just watch it like a movie. Now, how I think they could have done the cutscenes better is basically once you. Actually, no. I think they pretty much made the cutscenes as good as they could.
That screw note to me just fine.
Let's pause here for a second. Now, how I feel when playing the game is basically like how I feel when playing Assassin's Creed 3. Very adventurous and pretty much like a role playing type of feeling. Let's pause here for a second. Another element that I liked is the fictional characters. Just like Edward Kenway, although there are some historical characters like Blackbeard. Let's see. Now, Edward Kenway would basically be your player character in which the player, can control him. Now, there are certain cast characters, like how I mentioned Blackbeard, which he basically plays a particular role in the storytelling of Assassin's Creed.
Take my sugar. Take anything you like.
I could have done this with stealth play. Uh-oh. Aw. Now, how I feel about that was very disappointing because I technically could have beaten him. But then again, I like how the freedom in which it gives you, like, you could play as a stealth player or just go out all out in attack mode. And yeah, that's pretty much all to Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.